Hello, this is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Today we have another John Wayne double feature, so I have to be quick. John Wayne in New Frontier from 1935. Now this is not the 1939 version of the same name. And then follow that is The Star Packer from 1934 with Gabby Hayes, who is best known for his 44 films with Roy Rogers. Another great cowboy. So we'll see you after this show. Thanks for tuning in.
under which you're allowed to acquire these lands. Now, the circulars that you have give an exact description as to their location. It is our duty to see that you do not start before the appointed time. When the bugle sounds, you may go. And I hope that each one of you will deal fairly with the others. Now, get ready. When they leave here, our work is finished. But theirs is just beginning.
Got a hankering to get in on the big rush and get some land, son?
Not for me, Dad. I'll take mine the hard way. Trail herding.
I was just thinking. You and I have guided a lot of these people over hard trails to get in this land rush. I wonder how many of them will wish they'd never come.
Well, you did as much for them as you could. Safe trip, no trouble. Got them here ahead of time agreed. Takes pretty good trail herding to do that.
Oh, how was your trip, John? Come through all right?
Made it fine. Out of luck, I guess.
Yeah, you would call it luck.
Well, we've had our share of it so far.
I was kind of hoping that you'd get in on this land rush and maybe settle down and go to ranching. There's Hannah, you know. Always figured you two would hit it off first rate.
Well, there's a lot of time for that, Dad. I feel I owe you something, and the business, too. We've been at it too long to just drop it. Got contracts with big outfits. People in this country depend on us. Besides, I want to carry on your reputation, leading outfits safely through the wilderness. Well, let's forget about giving it up right now. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Pat Miller sent word that he wants me to lead that Myers and Miller outfit through the new strip.
Fine. I'll wait there till you come in, then we'll hit the trail back together.
That'll be great, Dad.
Sound the charge.
Here they go.
I sure wish 'em luck.
Ace. Getting in on the ground floor and controlling the saloons of this town.
It's lovely.
Our first consideration must be our church.
Have we enough hymn books to go around?
I'm sure we have plenty.
And with Ace in control of all the dance halls, life ought to be easy.
Life will be hard getting started here, but we'll make a go of it, Dad. And what's more, we'll be happy.
Marshal, Ace Holmes and his crowd are running the saloons and gambling games 24 hours a day, making things mighty unpleasant for a lot of our town folks.
They're a bad crowd, and with no law enforcement in the community, they run things to suit themselves. But there isn't anything we can do about it.
Not until we get the citizens together and elect a peace officer. Looks like trouble at the palace. Let's go down and see what it is this time.
What happened, Joe?
The fella claims we cheated him at the card table. Went for his gun and I had to let him have it.
He didn't go for his gun. Everybody knows that Bert Sawyer never carried a gun. You know that, Mr. Lewis.
He made a quick move for the hip. How did I know he didn't have a gun?
The man acted like he was going to draw, and he should have been more careful. Looks to me like self-defense.
I'd like to have a talk with you folks. How long can we go on living under this constant roar of guns, not knowing which one of us will be next? Bert Sawyer was a fine man. The fourth to be killed since we've been here. We've got to have law on this new frontier before these men tear down completely the thing we are trying to build.
Tom Lewis, you are right. But who can we get that is capable of handling these men?
Why not put it up to Milt Dawson, our scout? He proved his courage when he let us in here. Maybe he'd take the job.
That's a good idea. If anyone can handle them, Milt Dawson is the fellow.
Don't peek. All ready? Now you can look.
A birthday cake. Only one candle? Well, you're being very kind.
Well, they only had one at the general store. Go ahead and blow it out. Oh, good for you.
You know, I'd have plumb forgot it was my birthday, but you always seem to remember it.
Why shouldn't I? It was on your birthday that I first met John. Don't you remember?
That's right. We were working for the latter's outfit. I was breaking John in as a trail packer.
You know, the men say he's a much better leader than you are.
Well, he ought to be. I taught him all the old tricks, and he's put all the new-fangled, dangled methods with him.
He'll be leading that Miller Myers outfit in here any day now. You'll be glad to see him, won't you, Hannah?
Oh, you bet I will.
You know, the folks back in Kansas are betting as to when you and John are going to get hitched up.
Well, you know, we have talked of marriage, but John said he didn't want to get married as long as he was in this business. And oh, I wish he'd get out of it.
He'll have to give it up soon. With the new railroads reaching into the wasteland, there won't be work for us always.
Can we come in, Milt?
Sure thing. Glad to have you.
Hello, Dad.
Milt, we've come to you for help.
Well, what do you want of me, Tom?
We need law here. And with your reputation, you're the man for it. Milt, we've come to ask you to be our sheriff.
I'm afraid I can't take it.
Oh, you can name your own price.
Oh, it ain't the money, folks. My boy and I have obligations that we must live up to. Outfits to guide across these plains. Packing people is my business, not packing a star.
You guided us in here, Milt, and when there was trouble on the trail, you straightened it out without a killing. There's trouble here now, and we're asking you to lend a hand.
All right, Parson. I'll go up there and see what can be done.
Howdy, you old bloodhound. Little drink?
No thanks. Holmes, if I'd known what your business was, you'd never been in the part of it I packed in here.
What do you mean?
I don't like your game,
Why, the town needs saloons.
but it don't need slaughterhouses.
Meaning?
Meaning this rough stuff must stop.
Since when do I take orders from you? Your job was finished when you brought us in here, and I don't need your advice.
I ain't advising you. I'm telling you.
He's dead. Shot in the back. Who did this?
This, gentlemen, is the boundary line between Kansas and Oklahoma. Here we are in Big Pines. You want me to lead you to Frontier. Here's the route I intend to follow. To Dead Flats, southwest to Mohawk, dropping down into Wagon Springs, and from there into Frontier. That way we avoid Cherokee Pass and Deep Meadows. For reasons of my own, this is the safest route, the one we'll take. Is that agreeable?
Well, avoiding these places, Dawson, while you add 100 or more miles to our trip.
I know it, but there are some Indians in this territory that are not friendly to the white man. And you want me to take you safely to Frontier? Well, I feel that's the only route I can take you over.
But these added miles means loss of days. When we get to Frontier, the best land will be gone. No, we won't go that way. We'll lose too much time.
Well, it's your outfit, Mr. Myers. But you'll have to hire someone else.
Wait a minute, Dawson. Will you let us talk this over a bit?
Well, sure, Pat. Go ahead.
Now, don't be a fool, Myers. You're passing up one of the greatest trail leaders in the country. Why, he and his father have the reputation for making the fastest time and seldom have any trouble. That's why I asked him to take the job. He can pick his own trail anytime for my money.
But don't you see these extra miles means loss of days in getting there?
Yes, but we get there safely, and that's what counts. Ain't it, boys?
But
Right,
Tim,
right,
it's better to be a
right.
little late and get there safe.
Well, maybe so. I guess you're right. All right, I'll agree to it so we can get started. All right, Dawson. We'll take our deal and go the way you say.
Well, thanks, Mr. Myers. I'm sure you'll be satisfied.
Oh, I know that.
One more thing. When we leave here, I'm in complete charge, and I give all orders.
Oh, to be sure, that's understood. Now, when can we get underway?
Just as soon as you can get 'em rolling.
Let's get hitched up.
Yes.
We ought to hit town tomorrow around sunup, eh, Dawson?
Won't miss it by half an hour, Pat.
You sure know this country better.
Well, that's what I get paid for. Keep 'em rolling along, Pat. I'll go on up ahead and see how much trouble we're going to have fording the river.
Big outfit, Kit.
Don't seem to recognize the leader. New man, maybe.
Don't make no difference. We gotta have food.
Yeah, and what gold they've got. Let's hit 'em. Come out of there with your hands up. I guess you know what we're after. Now shell out the food and go with the outfit.
Wait a minute, Kit. What are you doing?
Hold your guns. I didn't know this was your outfit, or I want to cut down on you. Guess you know that, John.
Still at the old game, eh, Kit?
We were headed into the frontier and we ran out of grub. Most starved. That's the reason we jumped this outfit. We gotta have food. I'm willing to pay you well for it, John.
You know I don't deal in your kind of money.
Eyes yellow. Let him have it.
I said no guns, and I'm running this outfit.
Thanks, Kit.
What do you mean, thanks? You beat him to the gun.
Well, I didn't want to shoot it. It had started something.
You're right, John. They mean business. We can forget about the gold, but we gotta have food.
You know, Kit, it's a funny thing. Just before you came along, I decided to unload some weight, make some speed. I'm leaving 300 pounds of provisions right here. And I expect to find the same amount here on my way back through with my dad next week.
I got you.
Roll 'em away!
sign it here on your way out, and I'll pay you back with interest.
So long, kid.
And you called him Yellow. You better pick another color. You don't know it, but I saved your life by shooting you in the hand. He's faster than I am. Now, there's your food.
It looked like we were done for a minute. And we would have been, too, if there'd been anybody else but Dawson handling it. He ain't never lost anything through outlaws yet. Folks say he has a charm over them. And it's a lucky thing for us that we hired him.
There goes the squarest man I ever met. He's a great friend, and I'd hate to have him for an enemy. No man ever double-crossed him. They like him too well. Or afraid of him, maybe. I can't figure it out, but whatever it is, they ain't too like him. He found me once with a bullet in my back and a price on my head, and packed me 40 miles into town.
The law?
No. To the doctor's. He took care of me till I was well, and fetched me back to where he found me, and said there was no harm done to the law for what he'd done for me. You can't cross a fella like that.
These men have shown they've no regard for life. We must appeal to the government and ask for a troop of cavalry. And with them to back us up, a sheriff can then maintain order.
It's a long trip back to the fort. Who can we get to go?
My boy Henry will, and he knows the trail pretty well.
I sure will, and right away.
And tell the colonel just what's going on here.
And get back as quick as you can.
John Dawson just pulled into town. We'd better break the news to him here. Phil, go tell him I want to see him.
You know, business will be getting better with that new outfit putting in here.
If you'll step back to the wagon, John, Myers will pay you off.
Thanks, Pat, but I'll get it later. I want to see Dad first.
All right.
You know who that is, don't you?
No, who?
That's Milt Dawson's boy, John. I've got a hunch he's going to ask a lot of questions. And you'd better have some answers ready.
Hello, Phil.
Hi, Dawson. Tom Lewis wants to see you right away.
Oh, I was just trying to find Dad. I got a surprise for him. But I guess it can wait. Hello, Hannah. I got a present for you. And wait till you see what I got for Dad. Hello, Ted. Hello, folks. Hello, Miss Shaw. Glad to see you, Parsons.
Hello, John.
Got a nice church here.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Lewis. How are you?
Hello, son.
Say, what's the matter? Well, you folks are acting you'd think somebody was dead.
I've got some bad news for you.
What's happened? Is it about Dad?
Yes.
What is it?
He was killed.
What?
Yes. Shot in the back. The First Chance Saloon. He went there for us, to make peace.
And you solemnly swear to uphold the law to the best of your ability?
I do.
Pepper just rode into town. He said Norton and his gang are laying low over at Rainbow Falls.
Yeah, I know it.
You think it means trouble?
I know it does, but not for me. I talked with Norton and made a deal with him.
What for?
To get rid of Dawson and lend us a hand in case we need it.
Well, you'll need it, all right. The townsfolk are up in arms. You're driving them out.
That's just what I'm aiming to do. Drive them out so I can take over their lands and lease them to the newcomers. Then I can run this town to suit myself.
Ace, cards is your game, not owning a town. You'd better stick to gambling.
Yeah? You watch me.
John knows what he's doing, Hannah.
But he can't do it by himself. Why don't you wait till the government help arrives?
They may not get here for a long time. Besides, I can't back down now.
He's right, Hannah. He's got to go through with it.
Come on. Smile a little. Lots of things can happen between now and 6 o'clock. Hello, Phil.
Fella gave me this note for you.
Thanks.
What is it?
Nothing. One of the boys wants to see me.
Hiya, Smokey. Got the lay of the land?
Yeah, it'll be easy. I know where they keep the money and every move they make. And that ain't all. Ace Holmes is running things here.
Ace Holmes, eh? When we go for the gold tonight, I'll square that little debt with him for shooting me in the back once. You better get back.
All right, boys.
Howdy. Don't turn around till you drop that gun. Unbuckle that belt. Now reach. Thought I was to meet my man at the head of the falls.
Well, yeah, that's right. They're waiting for you there.
Kinda looks like you didn't expect me to get that far.
No, I'm just guarding the trail.
I see.
He got by Pete, he'll be here any minute.
Just to make sure this ain't no trap, you'll ride in on my horse. And I'll be right behind you, so no false moves.
That's him. Give it to him. Pete. Dawson tricked us. But he can't get out of here on foot. Take shortcut the river and block the pass. We'll go to the bridge.
Hey, look! We can't stop him now. Get down and help the boys.
What time is it, Tom?
It's past 6.
It's after 6, Ace. You didn't close. You're under arrest.
Why, you tin horn, you couldn't arrest anybody.
I'll trouble you for your guns.
Sure.
On the bar! I'll get back.
I'll show you what I think of you and your tin bags.
Stay where you are, Ace. Easy life. You got a habit of shooting people in the back. I came here to settle a personal debt with you, Ace. But I think John will want to talk to you first. So I'll wait around. Get him out of here, boys.
Bring him up to the church.
Get all of our men in here quick. You, Tex, go out and bring in the Norton gang.
Way out on the range, we roam a band of outlaws. No one knows our name. We linger in the daytime round our hideout in the hills, waiting for the darkness when everything is still. Then we saddle up our Mustangs and ride into the night to rustle all the cattle that come within our sight. We start the dogies moving over trail of sage and sand. We keep the herder rolling till we cross the Rio Grande. Then early in the morning we saddle up again. Back across the border, a band of silent men.
Norton! Norton! Ace was in trouble and he sent me to get you. Light up them torches and get mounted.
When did this happen?
We made him sheriff after his father was killed.
Hello, kid. What are you doing here?
Just paying a little interest on my debt to you.
Thanks.
I know who killed his father.
Who?
Wait a minute, kid. You once told me that if I ever needed help, to call on you. Well, I'm needing it now.
You name it.
It's got to be my way, kid. On the side of law.
What do you mean?
I'm going to make you and your men my deputies.
Well, I never thought I'd be invited to be a star packer, but here goes.
Good. I'll swear you all in.
Well, now we can do anything we want.
Anything he tells you.
Remember, kid, no shooting unless we have to.
Dawson, Ace is aiming to clean up the town.
Why, Tom, this ain't for you. Besides, somebody's got to stay here and take care of the women folks.
He's going to make him like law and order.
Boys, this town is ours, and we'll prove it to him right now.
It's a showdown, Ace. What's your answer?
Here it is!
Get into the ditch.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and to rebuke the wicked with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Just smoking them out for you, Joe.
There they are. They've got Ace trapped in the saloon. There's only one way to drive him out of them ditches. Just to ride him down.
this hour of mortal weakness, we ask thy divine strength, that we may hasten the day of peace on earth and goodwill to all men.
Still shooting at their backs, Ace. Guess I've evened up my debts, John. I always said I'd die with my boots on. Do me a favor, will you? Take them off.
Sure.
Thanks.
And it is with hope that our great nation will always remember the struggle and tragedy endured by you, the pioneers, who fought lawlessness to the end that there shall be peace and happiness in the years to follow.
As we roll along on our way to the new frontier.
Don, we'll be right there. Won't we? Tinfoil. Come on, boy. Come on, let's go. Don needs us. You like Don. Come on. I got a great idea.
made good time, Yak.
How long you wait?
Oh, I got here last night. What'd you find out?
2 men gonna hold up stage, Coyote Canyon. Much money on stage.
Well, it looks like we're going to have our hands full.
More trouble, more fun.
That's one way to look at it. But there's been 2 sheriffs killed at Little Rock. It's our job to find out who did it.
We do 'em.
Well, I reckon we better get started. Beat him to the holdup.
Gentlemen, I've called this meeting that you may all know Al Davis. He's to be sworn in this afternoon as sheriff of this county. Mr. Davis, I feel that we should acquaint you with the fact that this vicinity is being terrorized by a band of outlaws ruled by a man whom they call the Shadow. He's a very clever man. Many traps have been set for him, but he's always evaded them. Our cattle are stolen night after night. He has absolutely no regard for human life. Stagecoaches are held up and robbed, and the drivers shot.
Well, looks like we're going to get through this time, Dave.
You stay out of sight and follow me.
Oh.
Don't look back. Drop that gun and keep driving.
Oh.
You meet me in town.
Throw down that bag.
You're too late. A lone rider beat you to it.
Yeah?
Hey, look, boys. Something's wrong. Hey, what's happened? What's the matter? Well, better get him to a doctor, boys, quick.
Where can I find Mr. Matlock? He's my uncle.
I'll get him for you, miss.
Thank you.
Well, miss, you had quite an exciting ride.
I certainly did.
And gentlemen,
Matlock, the stage was held up. Joe was dead and Dave was wounded. There's a girl on the stage claims to be your niece. He's asking for you.
so you are...
I'm Anita, Uncle Matt.
My dear, this is certainly a pleasant surprise. So tell us, what has happened?
Well, I don't know exactly. I was heading for town when I saw the runaway. I happened to be close, so I caught it. This young lady can probably tell you more than I can.
Well, first we were held up by a lone rider. And then shortly after, two men held us up again. And they shot the guard and the driver, and then the horses ran away. And this gentleman caught them. And I'm mighty grateful, too.
And so am I. You see, Davis, it's things like this that happen every day.
Look. See that smoke?
The bullet came straight on. But from where? That's just the way the other man was killed.
I reckon this is the end of law and order. Won't nobody run for sheriff now.
If it's just the same with you folks, I'll take this job as sheriff. You say you could see the whole street.
Me hear shot. Look quick. See no one. Only smoke.
It's certainly mighty strange. I'm sure those are the hombres that held up the stage. Wait here.
You needn't explain, boys. I know everything that has happened. Keep your eyes on this new sheriff. Watch every move and report to me in the morning.
Cover my trail, Yak. I'm going back for the money bags.
Oh.
It's the stage bag. Do you suppose he just found it?
I don't know. But here's where we get it. And him, too.
Huh. Two-man follow. Look through glass.
Ah, well, I figured as much. Here, take my horse and meet me at the express office. Keep this money.
It's empty.
Where did he go?
I don't know. Look. I know we got him. He can't get far. Come on, let's find him.
Well, you stay here and watch. Reckon the express company will be glad to get this money back.
We
trailed him and saw him pick up the money bags. Part here shot him off his horse, but we couldn't find him.
He just rode in town and went to the express office. Probably with the dough. This is twice you've gummed things up. Another fluke like this and you two guys keep riding. It's 10 to 1 he knows who followed him. So you'd better get back to the hideout and stay there until I send for you.
All right, Jack, let's find out where they'll lead us. Loco Frank. He'd cut a man's throat for $1. And Flash Burton, a lifer from Walla Walla. And there's Chuckawalla Red. He's wanted in every state on the border. Slippery Williams and Spike Morgan. What a nest of hornets. Matlock's ranch only 2 miles away. Wonder if he knows what's near him.
Maybe we tell him.
No, it might spoil our chances of getting them.
Well, my dear, what do you think of the ranch?
Oh, fine. But I haven't seen any cattle.
There are no cattle. They were all stolen several weeks ago. That's why I've tried to bring law and order to this valley. Seems useless. 3 men have been mysteriously shot down, and the outlaw activity continues.
Well, can't you appeal to the government?
The ranchmen have written repeatedly, but nothing has happened.
Well, where is the foreman and your boys?
They were in with the rustlers and left with the cattle.
And you live here alone?
Yes, except for old Jake, the cook.
I'm going over to Matlock's. Now, you stay here and keep an eye on whoever passes.
Under the circumstances, I think we should try and dispose of this ranch. Or at least let me buy your half. This is certainly no place for a woman.
Well, I quite agree with you there, Uncle Matt. I didn't expect to find it like this.
How many for supper, Mr. Matlock?
Just the 3 of us, Jake.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, here comes someone, Uncle Matt.
Well, it's our new sheriff. Come right in, Mr. Travers.
How do you do, Miss Matlock?
How do you do?
Just wanted to tell you about my good luck. I found the express money near the scene of the holdup.
Well, that is good luck. Did you see any sign of the robbers?
Well, I can't make any promises right now, Mr. Matlock, but I hope to have the Shadow gang behind the bars in a very few days.
Well, my boy, I certainly wish you luck. But I'm afraid that never can happen. The Shadow is clever. His men are the most desperate criminals ever banded together.
How do you know?
Why, from the cold-blooded manner in which they operate.
Oh, I see. But I still think I can do it.
Well, I certainly hope you do. Will you excuse me a moment?
I suppose you're glad to be home again, Miss Matlock.
Well, this isn't exactly my home. In fact, it's the first time I've seen the place. You see, my father and Uncle Matt owned this ranch. And 2 years ago, Dad was killed. I inherited his half. Uncle Matt has offered to buy me out. He says this is no place for a woman.
Oh.
He says strange things happen here at night.
Hello. The sheriff will soon be leaving Matlock's ranch. Wait for him at the crossroads. There's a girl at the ranch. No harm must come to her, but scare her away tonight.
All right. I'll have the boys attend to it.
And don't be afraid to use it.
I won't be.
Won't you stay for dinner, Mr. Travers?
No, thanks. I have to be going. I'll see you in the morning. Good day, Miss Matlock.
Goodbye. Fine fellow, isn't he?
Yeah. It's too bad that he's sheriff.
How you skook 'em? Big fun.
You boys been a little too careless with your shooting irons. So we'll just send you up for attempted murder.
We'll be out of here by noon tomorrow.
Yeah? Well, thanks for the information. There must be a secret entrance. I distinctly heard a third voice. That's a funny place for a safe. Here it is. It's a fake safe. This must be where the Shadow gives his orders from.
Handle, watch each other with your help.
Well, this is interesting. It's a tunnel. Come on, let's see where it leads.
Oh, what do you think? They've hollowed out this old stump. This is where those mysterious shots came from. Through this hole, a man could cover the entire northern part of the street.
We've got work to do tonight, Jack. The first thing is to find a crosscut saw.
Good morning, Anita.
Good morning, Uncle Matt.
Did the disturbance bother you last night?
Oh, not a bit. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. You should have seen these so-called ghosts run when I opened fire on them.
Did you do that shooting?
I certainly did, and I intend to keep on shooting. You know, Uncle Mac, I've decided not to sell. I think I'll stay right here and fight it out.
Well, I admire your spirit, and if that's your decision, I'm with you. But your breakfast is ready. I must hurry to town.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Morning, Sheriff.
Morning.
The ranches are all here as you ordered.
Good. Ask them to stay off the main street until I'm ready. I got a surprise in store for them.
Okay, Sheriff. We'll be waiting.
Come on, Yak, let's go. Come on out, Parker. Don't worry, it's empty. Yak, watch the street like I told you. Come on, get going. I'm warning you now. Do as I say or take the consequences. Now listen.
You're late. What happened last night?
He had men covering his trail. We couldn't get near him.
Well, he's at his office now. Get him out in the middle of the street. The mole is waiting. At 11 this morning, I personally will head the boys into town. Machine gun will be under the straw of the covered wagon. We'll cover one end of the street and the boys the other. We'll take the bank for a cleanup. You'll take your position in the stump. Get going.
Take off your hat. Put this one on. Take off that scarf.
You're not going to send me out there, are you?
You guessed it. But I got the stump covered, so I guess you'll be all right. Get moving. Get the boys. Come on.
Come, Sheriff say keep eye on Stump.
Take it easy, Parker. Don't move.
Get him, boys.
Look who it is. You come out.
Porky, come.
Wait.
Listen up, you. You got just one chance to live. Who's the sheriff?
Oh, don't shoot. I'll tell. I'll tell. It's...
Boys, we just missed the Shadow, but he's coming back, he and his gang. They have a machine gun and they intend to wipe out the town. What's to be done?
We'll fight.
All right. They must never reach town. We'll surprise them and head them off. Pick up all the men you can and let every rider wear a white cloth around his head so we can distinguish ourselves from the outlaws. Get your guns and we'll all meet at Red Gulch. Men, I was sent here from Washington. And I'm swearing you all in as deputy marshals. Today you're riding the United States government. Everyone raise his right hand. You solemnly swear?
It just doesn't seem possible.
But it's true, Miss Anita. The night your dad brought your uncle from the east was the night this man and his gang raided the ranch. Both your dad and uncle were killed. He took all your uncle's papers and his clothes and passed himself off in town as Matt Matlock.
The sheriff must know about this, Jake. I'm going to tell him right now.
Yak here will signal us from that mountain when they're coming. We'll let them get by us and then attack them from the rear. Now, everybody scatter and stay hidden.
Are the boys ready?
Yes.
Well, there's no time to lose.
Who's that coming?
It's that fool girl. Stop her. Take her to the hideout. Put her in the wagon, Pat. I reckon the sheriff won't do much shooting with her in there. Stand ready with that machine gun.
Stand ready, men. They're coming. Well, now, what's happened to you, young fella?
Daddy, now you
Yak and Papoose have high-use skookum fun.
You'll get a lot more than high-use skookum fun if you don't leave our child alone.
Great chiefs of the plains, hear me now. I have summoned all the tribes to form an invincible army of the devil spirit. An invincible army that will sweep down on the territory like a rain of fire. Lead us to victory, we follow. Hey! Death to white eyes!
You were right, Tonto. This is no ordinary uprising. It's a full-scale war in the making. And devil spirit's powers are fantastic.
False spirit, false power.
Spying.
Oh, brothers in hate, I feel the presence of intruders. There, in the woods, seize them.
We come in peace, friends.
Tie Indian to the sacrifice stake. Bring the long knife to me.
I offer a treaty that will bring peace.
Treaty paper is nothing. Only devil spirit powers bring peace by destroying all white eyes like this.
Haka. White ropes. All great is your power, devil spirit. We follow.
Then victory shall be yours. The land will be yours. But the devil spirits demand a price. White eyes go.
Agreed. False spirit, your powers of evil are no match against powers of right. Look. Ropes. Fall free. If devil spirit's powers are invincible, let him face my bow and arrows.
Give him his weapons. Once again I shall prove my supernatural power. Come forth, winged fire creature of darkness. Destroy my mortal enemy. Fire creature. Look! It falls.
Roy, it's a magic bow.
There, creature of darkness. False like its master. Fire creature painted its wretch. A trick.
Oh, hang on.
Haka. Fine kernel.
Set free. Tonto! Soon, my old enemy, you shall journey to my kingdom of the devil spirits.
No, devil spirit. I know your secret. Mephisto.
Correct, Tonto, but my secret's safe. Under this mesmerizing gas, you'll suffer 1,000 deaths before your final one. You are floating in blackness. Blackness. Blackness.
Mephisto. Mephisto.
has not yet begun to suffer. Tonto, you will now journey through the land of eternal flames. There you shall meet the monsters of the unknown. Mephisto, you worst monster of all, I shall destroy you and your evil. Tonto is powerless in my grip of power. No, Mephisto, I shall break free. Free. No, it can't be. You're in my power.
There, your devil spirit, Mephisto, an evil white man. A magician who preyed on your ancient superstitions, tricked you into following his ways of hate.
Great is our shame.
If Mephisto not destroyed soldier, we sign treaty. Proof we want peace.
Then it shall be peace. Colonel Morgan! Land again peaceful. Goodbye, Colonel. Watch out for Mephisto. He's full of tricks.
Don't worry, Tonto. You've taken all the spirit out, the devil spirit.
Fly, Tucker! Unspout!
Ranger makes me mad. He's thwarted every one of my criminal pursuits. But it won't happen again. And that's the end of the Lone Ranger. Or at least a dummy of the masked dummy. The world's greatest scientist, me, has created an arsenal of the world's most powerful weapons. One of us has to go, and it won't be me.
I hereby challenge you to a duel to decide who shall reign supreme. Signed, Terrible Tiny Tom. We'll get a posse. No, Marshal. I must go alone.
This is it, Lone Ranger. Shall we begin the duel?
Anytime you're ready.
At the count of 3. 1, 2...
Automatically operated rifles. I must find out how they're controlled. That one cable leads to a junction of cables that trigger his rifles. Then that one wire has to go.
A remarkable shot, Ranger. But I have other weapons.
A slingshot.
Just like David used on Goliath.
Those little pellets, powerful explosives.
out of bombs, but not out of weapons. Aha, my Ranger wrecker! And its body heat-seeking mechanism will attract it to the masked man like a pin to a magnet.
That noise. It's getting louder.
Oh, easiest duel I ever fought.
Great Scott, I'm trapped. There may be a way. That overhanging rock.
Aha! It's returning. Oh, no! It's chopping right through the tree!
Strange. Big fellow. That liquid. It's melting the rock. Acid. He's somewhere close by. That rock. It moved.
Busybody horse. He had to open his big mouth.
Silver! That rock! Kick, big fellow!
Unfair! 2 against 1! Oh, no! Oh, everything's spinning around.
Well, Tiny Tom, I guess this concludes our duel.
Yes, you win. All 3 of you.
Thinking up a plan to escape, Tiny Tom?
Absolutely not. I intend to become a lawman.
You?
That's right. Since I can't beat the Lone Ranger.
Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
I might as well join him.
Hello, that was our double feature with John Wayne and Gabby Hayes. I hope you're enjoying these cowboy ones because I'm getting a kick out of them. So join us next week for another new show. And if you want, go to YouTube under Donald O'Malley or Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Hit like and subscribe and you'll never miss one of my shows. Thanks again for tuning in. Be safe. Be kind to each other. Good night, folks.